Sambucus is a genus of flowering plants in the family Adoxaceae. The various species are commonly called elder or elderberry. The genus was formerly placed in the honeysuckle family, Caprifoliaceae, but was reclassified due to genetic and morphological comparisons to Adoxaceae. In Sambucus, there are between 5 and 30 species of deciduous shrubs, small trees and herbaceous perennial plants. The genus occurs in temperate to subtropical regions of the world. More widespread in the northern hemisphere, its southern hemisphere occurrence is restricted to parts of Australasia and South America. Many species are widely cultivated for their ornamental leaves, flowers and fruit. The leaves are pinnate with 5 to 9 leaflets. Each leaf is 5 to 30 centimeters long, and the leaflets have serrated margins. They bear large clusters of small white or cream-colored flowers in late spring. These are followed by clusters of small black, blue-black, or red berries. Species groups. The black-berried elder complex is variously treated as a single species Sambucus nigra found in the warmer parts of Europe and North America, with several regional varieties as subspecies, or else as a group of several similar species. The flowers are in flat corymbs, and the berries are black to glaucous blue. They are larger shrubs, reaching 3 to 8 meters tall, occasionally small trees up to 15 meters tall and with a stem diameter of up to 30 to 60 centimeters. Sambucus australis, Sambucus canadensis, Sambucus caerulea, Western North America. Dark blue blackberries with glaucous bloom on surface, giving them a sky blue appearance. Sambucus javanica, Sambucus nigra. This is the species most often used medicinally. Sambucus lanceolata, Sambucus mexicana, Sambucus parmensis, Sambucus peruviana, Sambucus simpsoni, Sambucus valentina. The blackberry elder Sambucus melanocarpa of western North America is intermediate between the preceding and next groups. The flowers are in rounded panicles, but the berries are black. It is a small shrub, rarely exceeding 3 to 4 meters tall. Some botanists include it in the red-berried elder group. The red-berried elder complex is variously treated as a single species Sambucus racemosa, found throughout the colder parts of the northern hemisphere, with several regional varieties as subspecies, or else as a group of several similar species. The flowers are in rounded panicles, and the berries are bright red. They are smaller shrubs, rarely exceeding 3 to 4 meters tall. Sambucus calicarpa, Sambucus chinensis, Sambucus latipina, Sambucus microbatris, Sambucus pubens, Sambucus racemosa, Sambucus siboldiana, Sambucus tigrani, Sambucus williamsi. The Australian elder group comprises 2 species from Australasia. The flowers are in rounded panicles, and the berries white or yellow. They are shrubs growing to 3 meters high. Sambucus australasica, Sambucus gordifoliana. The dwarf elders are, by contrast to the other species, herbaceous plants, producing new stems each year from a perennial root system. They grow to 1.5 to 2 meters tall, each stem terminating in a large flat umbel which matures into a dense cluster of glossy berries. Sambucus adnata, Sambucus ebilus. Other species: Sambucus melanocarpa gray, Sambucus neo-mexicana Wootton, Sambucus valentina-De and Amp Hilg. Cultivation. Ornamental varieties of Sambucus are grown in gardens for their showy flowers, fruits and lacy foliage. Native species of elderberry are often planted by people wishing to support native butterfly and bird species. Uses. Nutrition. Raw elderberries are 80% water, 18% carbohydrates, and less than 1% each of protein and fat. In a 100-gram amount, elderberries supply 73 calories and are a rich source of vitamin C, providing 43% of the daily value. Elderberries also have moderate contents of vitamin B6 and iron, with no other nutrients in significant content. Food. The French, Austrians and Central Europeans produce elderflower syrup, commonly made from an extract of elderflower blossoms, which is added to palate shinken filling instead of blueberries. People throughout much of Central Eastern and Southeastern Europe use a similar method to make a syrup which is diluted with water and used as a drink or as a flavoring in several food products. In Germany, yogurt desserts are made with both the berries and the flowers. Fruit pies and relishes are produced with berries. In Italy, Germany and Austria, the umbels of the elderberry are batter-coated, fried and then served as a dessert or a sweet lunch with a sugar and cinnamon topping, known as honeysuckle. Every year, Romanians produce a traditional soft drink in May and June called socita, or suc. It is produced by letting the flowers macerate with water, yeast and lemon for 2 to 3 days. The last stage of fermentation is done in a closed pressure-proof bottle to produce a fizzy drink. The beverage has also inspired Coca-Cola to launch an elderflower-based drink, Fanta Chocata. The flowers of Sambucus nigra are used to produce elderflower cordial. Saint-Germain, a French liqueur, is made from elderflowers. Halland's Fläder, a Swedish akvavit, is flavored with elderflowers. Despite the similarity in name, the Italian liqueur Sambuca is mostly made with star anise and fennel essential oils extracted by vapor distillation. It also contains elderflower extracts with which it is flavored to add a floral note to smooth and round off the strong licorice flavor. Hollowed elderberry twigs have traditionally been used as spiles to tap maple trees for syrup. Folk medicine black elderberry has been used medicinally for hundreds of years. Some preliminary studies demonstrate that elderberry may have a measurable effect in treating the flu, alleviating allergies, and boosting overall respiratory health. Elder is used in traditional Chinese medicine, dissolved in wine, for rheumatism and traumatic injury. Music branches from the elder are also used to make the fougera, konkavka and other uniquely Slovakian flutes. Similar musical instruments are made of elderberry in Hungary and other parts of Eastern Europe. Toxicity. The ripe, cooked berries of most species of Sambucus are edible. However, most uncooked berries and other parts of plants from this genus are poisonous. Sambucus nigra is the only variety considered to be non-toxic, but it is still recommended that its berries be cooked slightly for culinary purposes. The leaves, twigs, branches, seeds, and roots of Sambucus plants can contain a cyanide-inducing glycoside. Ingesting a sufficient quantity of cyanide-inducing glycosides can cause a toxic buildup of cyanide in the body. In 1984, a group of 25 people were made sick, apparently by elderberry juice pressed from fresh, uncooked Sambucus mexicana berries, leaves, and stems. However, all 25 recovered quickly, including one individual who was hospitalized after drinking 5 glasses. Ecology. The berries are a very valuable food resource for many birds. In Northern California, elderberries are a favorite food for migrating band-tailed pigeons. Flocks can strip an entire bush in less than an hour. Elders are used as food plants by the larvae of some Lepidoptera species including brown-tail, buff-ermine, dot moth, emperor moth, engrailed moth, swallow-tailed moth and the V-pug. The crushed foliage and immature fruit have a strong fetid smell. Valley elderberry longhorn beetles in California are very often found around red or blue elderberry bushes. Females lay their eggs on the bark. Larvae hatch and burrow into the stems. Dead elder wood is the preferred habitat of the mushroom Auricularia auricular-judae, also known as Juicea fungus. The pith of elder has been used by watchmakers for cleaning tools before intricate work. Habitat elder commonly grows near farms and homesteads. It is a nitrogen-loving plant and thus thrives near places of organic waste disposal. Elders are often grown as a hedgerow plant in Britain since they take very fast, can be bent into shape easily and grow quite profusely, thus having gained the reputation of being an instant hedge. It is not fussy about soil type or pH level and will virtually grow anywhere where it gets enough light. Folklore is extensive and can be wildly conflicting depending on region. In some areas, the elder tree was supposed to ward off evil influence and give protection from witches, while other beliefs say that witches often congregate under the plant, especially when it is full of fruit. If an elder tree was cut down, a spirit known as the Elder Mother would be released and take her revenge. The tree could only safely be cut while chanting a rhyme to the Elder Mother.